you guys might be here to watch for your sun sign. Others of you could be here to watch for your moon or rising signs. And then others of you could be here to cross watch and kind of see what's going on with your person's energy this month. But honestly, if you want the most accurate reading, a personal reading is the way to go. And I just want to give a big thank you to Keen for sponsoring today's video. With Keen, you can get an instant psychic reading anytime you're in need of answers 24/7. So there's always someone online to help you. And if it's more convenient for you, you can actually schedule a call with your advisor. With Keen, you're getting access to professional psychics and spiritual advisors. They can provide guidance on life's challenges, clarity in love, relationships, insight into work and career. I know that you guys have probably heard me talk about Keen time and time again, but that is because I truly believe in the service, and it's a service that I use myself. That's why I recommend it to you guys, and I know that you'll love it. But not only that, Keen actually backs its readings with a satisfaction guarantee. So if you're wondering about the price of a psychic reading, Keen is actually one of the most affordable ways to get a psychic reading. And each week, Keen sends its customers discounts on readings. I have a special offer for you guys. Use my link in the description. Visit trykeen.com/passionate. And as a new Keen customer, you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So thank you again to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Let's see what's coming your way in your love life in October. Hey Leo, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you so much love and light. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. I'm a psychic medium. This is Passionate Heart Tarot, and welcome to your love reading for October. Okay Leo, we're going to take a look and see what is coming your way in love. How are things going to look? Whatever messages come through from Spirit, I will be honest with you guys. I will let you know, and I never know what is going to come through. Okay, let's jump right in and see what is coming your way this month in your love life. All right, before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of Spirit. All right, Leo, what is coming in for you guys? Let's take a look. Your energy's here, Leo. And like a very headstrong energy. That's what I can see. Are you guys dealing with another Leo? Do you have Leo moon or rising? That could be the case as well, because the energy is very strong. And then I see Virgo as well. Some of you could be on the cusp of Virgo, maybe dealing with a Virgo, or you could have a Virgo coming towards you. Because it's funny because this is very similar to the Leo singles reading that I did. It's like communication trying to come to you, Leo. I think that I do feel like it's your own energy, but for some of you, you may feel like the shoe's on the other foot with blockages throughout the month. And I say blockages because look at this energy coming through. You see this combination is the way that someone feels they need to like prove something, or like they look at the other one's behavior and how they approach them, speak to them, what they do for them as like an indication of how respected they are. See, this is a person who I think they feel disrespected. They've been disrespected, because this is not something that happens all of a sudden. The Queen of Swords energy is something that's like a build up to get to this point. So it could be things that you've encountered in this connection, or maybe it's just like residual energy around you, Leo. But this month it's to the point where like these boundaries are up and you're not going to compromise. At least that's what the energy is. So for some of you, it could be your own, but for others of you, it could be what you face. That's the thing. And this is someone who's like, I'm not going to be disrespected. It's like they have this checklist laid out in their mind about like what they want, boundaries, what they will and will not accept, and like there's no wiggle room with this person whatsoever. It's like someone needs to do it correct or don't do it at all, because the Queen of Swords is the energy of someone who can come across as very cold, Leo. I won't lie to you. You know, it can be that way from the other person's perspective. It can come across as cold, impatient, short. But from this person's perspective, their energy is like, look, I want what I want and I'm not going to be disrespected. I know my worth. So that's what this energy is, especially with the pride and, you know, the strength card all around you as well. I think there's a fine line to walk with this energy, because you do have someone that is really sincerely trying to get through to the other one. But if the walls are too high and they feel like they can't scale it, they'll keep trying. I think they will, but then it's like the connection gets tainted. The connection gets tainted, and there's like a spark that really can get dulled. So it's like you have every right to want what you want, Leo, and put up certain standards and boundaries. But then I think it's important that you actually give this person their credit and really let yourself see when they are stepping up to the plate and doing what you want them to do. They're going to need recognition as well, because seeing the Magician come in reverse, it's a very defeated energy. Now, I don't think that they're going to like walk away or like give up, but I do feel like they can become removed. You know, this is a lot to deal with. I mean, it is, and I know that's kind of tricky to say because I'm a Leo myself, so don't get me wrong. Leo, like, is the majority of my natal chart is Leo. Sun, moon, and rising Leo. But I know from the person's perspective, at the end of this energy, on the receiving end of this energy, it's like, how do I please you? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right by you. And that's why the Magician is in reverse, because it's like a very defeated energy. So there's a fine line with this. Yes, have your standards, have your boundaries, but then also know when to lay that sword down, Leo. Also know when to soften up a little bit. Because this person is trying to rise to the occasion, will keep striving to rise to the occasion and meet your standards. But then, you know, when they do, they need to know that they've met them. So they need to have a perception in their mind, okay, this is what you want. Because you're really teaching this person how to treat you this month. That's what I can see. That's what's going on. So I wonder if this is someone you're dealing with now, or if it will be someone like new that comes in. It all depends on what's going on with you guys and what you want. But you're definitely teaching someone how to treat you, but let them know when they get it right. Because if you don't, I feel like they just become very, very defeated. But what I see coming in here is a lot of growth, and even like breaking away from certain like negativity, certain cycles maybe that you've been going through with this person over and over again. I feel like those cycles are gonna get broken. There's a lot of like taking a step back and looking inward. That's what happens all throughout the month. Could be this person's realizations, or it could even be your own when it comes to this connection, or your own behaviors and things like that, Leo. I do feel like things are going to, even though there's like tension, because this energy is very tense and it can be intense. Even though there's that tension, I do feel like everything is going to work out in like ease and fall into place. So there's a lot of testing that goes on this month, Leo. And I do feel like it's you testing whoever it is that you're dealing with. All right, that's what I can see. And I just think one of the key takeaways here is to, you know, let this person know when they do something that it pleases you, or is like what you've been wanting them to do. All right, Leo, that's what I can see. I want to look at this Queen of Swords. Scorpio's energy is coming through, as well as Cancer. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer. Some of you could be on the cusp of Cancer, on the cusp of Virgo. That's here. All right, and this is interesting because seeing this element and energy of change, some of you could even be watching this wondering if you should start putting your foot down with certain things. And the answer is yes, absolutely you should, because it's going to bring like a major shift in the energy. But then there's also that fine line of like balance with it, Leo. Do you know what I mean? Like if you are like maybe very like stern about something, or like this person sees a side to you that they don't normally see, you know, that you always show the happy-go-lucky, forgiving, cup half full kind of energy. And then if this person sees like a different side to you where, I don't know, maybe even your tone of voice might change, becoming like very stern, very set in your ways about something, it is going to bring in a major shift. It really will. So some of you need to do a little more standing up for yourself, but then at the same time, that balance. And that's why this Chariot is coming through, because it's like, okay, when they give you what you want and they make things balanced, let it move forward. Let it move forward. There's certain things that you have to let go, Leo, especially when they show you the changes that you want and they rise to the occasion the way that you want them to. Because if you don't, it'll just create blockages and it'll just leave this person confused and not knowing what to do, becoming very defeated. And I feel like all of this testing is so you can get the results that you want. You will get the results that you want. It's just, you know, let yourself soften up when you see it. Okay, so some of you Leos need to put your foot down and speak up for yourself. And others of you, like when it gets to the point where they're doing what you want, to know when to let certain things go, Leo. That's why the Ten of Swords is coming in. For others of you Leos, if you feel like this energy is not your own, it could be what's going on with you and your person, you know, because it is general, so I do kind of have to look at it and read it from both perspectives. I do. And I think that since you have the knowledge, you have to kind of make it clear to your person as well. Like if you don't know what to do right by them and to please them, that they need to make things like more clear with you when it's going the right way. Do you know what I mean? And I use that quote, the right way, because whatever that means is like up to them and like what you will and will not accept. I hope that makes sense, you know, because I'm not taking sides, but that is what the energy is like. Otherwise, like, why sit there and feel so defeated? You may need to also be the one that puts your foot down so your person is more clear with you. Okay, I want to look at this Strength card. This is a very strong message, Leo, about if you're not careful with these energies, what it can result in. Seeing that, and then seeing these energies come through, okay? Too much pride and like holding on to things longer than they need to be held on to. Okay, so someone will get their way, but like you could end up like really hurting your person, and you could even end up like with this resulting in you guys taking a break or having a separation from each other. That's the honest truth. So I know that you may want to test someone this month, Leo, teach them how to treat you, but you have to know when to let go, when to let yourself move forward, because that's exactly what this energy could possibly bring, is like a separation between you and someone that you are very, very close to. Sense that kindred spirit energy is there, and contrary to popular belief, like kindred spirits are not always like romantic partners. So there's also this message coming through from spirit to you, Leo, like a bit of advice. Know when to let go of certain like arguments this month. Like if you win, good, fine, drop it, move forward. Holding on to things out of pride could really like end up hurting you or someone that you're very close to, and like result in the two of you parting ways. Because I almost feel like this could even be a best friend or like someone that's just a very important person in your life, Leo. Really pick your battles. Pick your battles and know when you've won and know when to let go. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of positive messages of advice to you from Spirit. And I think that you also need to know a little bit deeper into this person's like intentions and how they look at you. I see someone that's very excited to just be able to talk to you, Leo. Can't get enough of like the texting and the conversations. Looks forward so much to like even like seeing you and being face to face with you. And you are a big catalyst for their growth. You are, because it's funny that this person comes through as a page, and then under that is the Hermit, which lets me know like being connected to you makes them realize things that they didn't realize before you came along, about themselves, about love, about life, all different things. So you are a catalyst for their growth. And I know that they may not be rising to the occasion at times the way that you want them to, and I know that because they're coming through as a page. That doesn't mean that this person doesn't have real potential. And obviously, you know, you're connected to them, holding on to this, testing them because you want them to pass those tests. But just give them the acknowledgement. And then for your own self, Leo, acknowledge when they do, because who wants to sit in this energy? This is very hardened. And it's not like you at all. Your nature is more of like the Queen of Pentacles, I feel. Like your heart's on your sleeve. Like what you do comes from your heart. Generous, giving, loving. So this is not even like your true nature. So you really are not yourself. You're not yourself, but I get the need for you to test this person because you want to feel respected. And then even like there's certain elements about your pride that I can see here. Some of you try Leo, and like I said, I know you have your standards, your boundaries, you have every right to want what you want. But pick your battles and like focus on what's really important. Focus on like the bigger picture and about life. Not about small, shallow things. Okay, that's very important for you to just consider. And I say that because there's this element of pride. I feel like some of you could even like have problems with even small things with this person at times. Small things that in the big picture are very, very insignificant. So really, you know, pick your battles, Leo. That is important. Wow, I feel like there's a lot of important messages coming through to you guys from Spirit, not only about your love life, but maybe in about the way that you are with people that you're close to around you. Like I said, I do feel like everything is going to work out. I do feel like there's this energy of tension, but the tensions will be released. And really, a lot of that, Leo, is up to you, because the longer you hold on to things, the more tense it will become. And the longer you like don't let yourself see the way this person is striving to you know, be what you want them to be, or like prove themselves to you. Let yourself see it. Because the better off you'll feel, and the longer you hold on to things, the more damage it'll do. Okay, Leo, I want to look at this 10 of Swords. See, it's funny that these energies repeat. Like the further and further I try to dig, usually the message start repeating, because it's like confirmations to you guys from Spirit, like that the message like really is what it is. It's there. If you push too hard or you hold on to things too tight, it could backfire on you. That's the thing. So it's a fine line. Like I said, you have every right to want what you want, blah, blah, blah. You know, I said all that already. But then you need to know when to let go, because things could backfire with the page coming in reverse like that. It's almost like the way that someone will start to think about like the pressure that it puts on them. Okay, Leo, so just a lot to think about in the month of October. Just know when to be soft, know when to let your guard down, know when to like give your person the kind of like props that they need when they're doing right by you, that you acknowledge it, because they need that too. Just as much as you need things from them, they need things from you as well. Pick your battles, don't hold on to things too long. Okay, Leo, that's what I see coming through for October. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching the whole reading. And I just want to give a big thank you to Keen for sponsoring today's video. Check out the link in the description. Thank you guys for everything. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.